Hey guys, it's Dimitrix, and today I'm gonna show you a couple of battles that may have some funny content. We're gonna start off with a battle that I had in my Leopard prototype on the map Lakeville. I am not going to show you the whole battle as the battle was kinda boring. I've done a lot of camping. Not so much damage either, most of my damage has been done by my platoon mate. I am just going to skip to almost the end of the battle. The interesting stuff starts at around minute 9, where as you can see we're only 2 tanks against 6 opponents. My platoon mate had an unfortunate death in the city, and I'm only down to one T-32 and myself, and let's see what's gonna happen. So, the cap actually started. I have to retreat to the base in order to reset. At this point there is an object 704 in the middle, and the T-32 is trying to attack their base, but unfortunately he's killed by this object in the middle. I know he's shot, so I'm gonna try to flank him here. So at this point I'm 1 versus 6 tanks. This is the first kill that I make. The object is down. I'm not sure how many tanks are in the base capturing. I'm just trying to go there as fast as I can to reset, and I'll just have to handle the other tanks as I go on. I'm only down to 1000 HP, and this tank doesn't really have a lot of armor, so let's see how things will turn out. The cap is reaching 80%. I really need to rush in order to reset. I managed to penetrate the Ferdinand from the front, taking one shot of his belly, a very lucky shot of his belly. I also get penetrated by 2 of the tanks that are in the cap zone, both the Ferdinand and the T-29. Now the T-29 misses a shot after I take out the Ferdinand, and yeah, apparently this type of people actually still exist in the game. I was pretty lucky with this encounter. The T-29 didn't rotate his tank as well as rotating his turret, so I kinda have the advantage with a very fast and mobile medium. Although my reload doesn't really allow me to kill him very fast, I'm just gonna kill him slowly but surely. Even the enemy team is like saying, what's gonna happen? And I'm not sure if you noticed, but the enemy T-28 prototype has actually killed himself. He drowned himself. So it's 4 kills for me right now, although one of them I didn't actually make. The T-28 prototype just drowned himself. He mentions in the chat that he had lag. Okay, works for me. Now I'm 1 versus 2 tanks. It's actually an Su-152 and a Black Prince, I think. Nope, and I spot this guy. He's full HP. Not sure how to take him out. I'm down to 300 HP, and I'm pretty much one shot for that guy. The enemy object 704 is asking me to upload this battle to YouTube. Yeah, I'm not sure when I actually had this battle. It's from an old version of the game. I'm not really sure when it was. Probably a few months ago. So it surely took me some time to upload the battle. Okay, so now I'm thinking that I cannot take that TD head on with that position that he has there. I was expecting him to come for me. Maybe I would have managed to track him, but that wasn't the case. So I'm thinking now maybe I can try to flank him from the other side. I'm just going through the valley. It's a slow movement through this valley, but I should get there in time. The enemies are trying to tell me that the SU is actually AFK, and possibly the other one, the Black Prince, is also AFK in the base. I don't know that for sure. I'm just trying to play it cautiously. Slowly going through to the 2 line. Very curious of what I will find in the base. The Black Prince was last spotted in the base, but I'm not sure where he is now. He's still there, and yep, apparently they were right. Black Prince is actually AFK. Not sure why I didn't go in the cap circle right now. I just tried to circle him, or not really sure. But after I make the kill, I start capping, because I realized that if the SU actually wants to win this game, he will have to come and defend. He'll have to come and reset the base. So I'm just gonna try and take a defensive position somewhere around here and wait for him. The best way for me now is to actually track the tank, since he's a tank destroyer, a pretty slow one. If I manage to track him with the first shot, and maybe if he doesn't have repair on his crew, then maybe I should be able to reload and give him another one in the track. Anyway, that's the only plan I have. Not actually sure what the SU-152 did all this time. It took me quite some time to go through the 2 line. The first shot I missed. I was trying to go for damage, but I actually dinged him in the gun mantlet. And now the second shell actually lands. It was a very bad decision for him to go this wide on me. I just track him, and apparently he doesn't have repairs, and yeah, this is pretty much it. I assume that he's just eating the keyboard right now. Yeah, that's how you pretty much handle a game 1 versus 6. You have to be a bit lucky, I suppose. This other battle that I had with my botchat is actually showing a situation that most of us encounter very frequently nowadays. For example, what do you do when you're against 2 tier 10 TDs with a botchat with only 4 bullets? Well, you very nicely ding one of them, then you put the rest of the shells into one, even though you didn't penetrate. So, what do you do in this situation? Both of them are actually coming for me, and I am reloading. Well, you're pretty much saying, ah, well, I am finished, I'm done for in this case, but no. You can do this. You can actually make a kill while you're reloading. The botchat was actually pretty low HP and he rammed me. And then you just steal as much time as possible until you reload. The tanks are in the water, so it's gonna take them very long to turn for me. You just move around with no problem. You reload, and you start taking them out. Well, that's it for this time. I hope you've enjoyed these 2 battles, these 2 situations that I had as much as I did. And as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe, and I'll see you later, hopefully.